Kevin Costner denies stunt double's violent rape scene allegations as a nightmare that in a dramatic legal escalation, Academy Award-winning actor and director Kevin Costner has publicly denounced a lawsuit from a stunt performer on his film Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 2, calling the sexual assault allegations an attempt to embarrass and damage him in his film series. The case, which has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, pits a veteran filmmaker against a crew member in a stark dispute over on-set safety and creative direction. The lawsuit, filed in May 2025 in Los Angeles Superior Court by stunt professional Devin Labella, alleges that Costner created a hostile work environment and subjected her to sexual harassment. Labella, a former gymnast with credits in major films like Barbie, claims she was coerced into performing an unscripted, violent, simulated rape scene without prior warning, proper consent, or adherence to industry-standard intimacy protocols. How are intimate scenes safely managed on modern film sets? The allegations against Costner highlight the critical importance of established safety protocols, a standard that has evolved significantly in the post-#Me Too era. Best practices now mandate the presence of intimacy coordinators, professionals trained to choreograph and supervise scenes of a sensitive nature. Their role is to ensure performer consent, establish clear physical boundaries, and advocate for the emotional well-being of everyone involved. According to guidelines from organizations like SAJIA, any deviation from a scripted intimate scene requires explicit, ongoing consent from performers, a process Labella claims was completely absent during the filming of the Horizon sequence in question on May 2, 2023. Costner's forceful rebuttal. In a sworn declaration filed on August 19, 2025, as reported by Variety, Costner offered a point-by-point rebuttal, labeling the accusations absolutely false and deeply disappointing. The director asserted that the scene in question was not a simulated rape but an artistic shot designed to imply what was going to happen off-screen. He emphasized that there was no nudity or simulated sex, directly contradicting the plaintiff's characterization of events. Costner suggested the lawsuit is a financially motivated attack. I can only assume that purpose was to use a sensationalistic language to embarrass and damage me in the Horizon movies on an ongoing basis in order to gain a massive and unjustified payday, he stated. The 70-year-old star added that having to address claims he knows to be false has been an absolute nightmare. The core of the legal dispute, Labella's suit, as detailed by The Guardian, states she was called to set as a double for actress Ella Hunt after Hunt declined to perform the newly improvised scene. Labella alleges she was not briefed on the drastic change and was subjected to a physically aggressive act where an actor straddled her and raked up her skirt. Costner and his production companies are now seeking to have the suit dismissed under California's anti-SLAPP statute, a law designed to protect free speech from frivolous litigation. The court's decision will likely hinge on whether the director's actions are deemed protected artistic expression or a violation of workplace safety laws. The industry is watching closely, as the outcome could set a significant precedent for director authority, performer rights, and the non-negotiable requirement for safety and consent in creating challenging content. For now, the public battle adds a contentious chapter to the legacy of Costner's ambitious, self-financed Horizon saga. Must know, what are the specific allegations against Kevin Costner? Stunt performer Devin Labella alleges Kevin Costner improvised a violent simulated rape scene for Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 2 without her prior knowledge or consent. She claims she was subjected to a hostile work environment and sexual harassment during the filming of this unscripted sequence on May 2, 2023. How has Kevin Costner responded to the lawsuit? Kevin Costner has vehemently denied all allegations. In a court declaration, he called the claims absolutely false and a nightmare. He stated the scene was not a simulated rape but an implied action with no nudity, and he believes the lawsuit is a sensationalistic attempt to damage his reputation for financial gain. What is an anti-SLAPP motion? An anti-SLAPP, strategic lawsuit against public participation, motion is a legal tool, particularly in California, designed to quickly dismiss lawsuits that aim to censor, intimidate, or silence critics by burdening them with the cost of a legal defense. Costner's legal team is using this motion, arguing the suit attacks as protected free speech related to filmmaking. Who is the stunt double suing Kevin Costner? The plaintiff is Devin Labella, a 34-year-old professional stunt performer and former gymnast. Her credits include major productions like Barbie and the television series Yellow Jackets. She was working as a double for actress Ella Hunt on the set of Horizon. What is the role of an intimacy coordinator? An intimacy coordinator is a trained professional on a film or television set who advocates for performers during scenes involving nudity or simulated sex. They choreograph movements, ensure clear consent, and establish boundaries to protect the physical and emotional safety of actors, a protocol Labella alleges was missing. What happens next in the Kevin Costner lawsuit? The next step is for the court to rule on the anti-slap motion filed by Costner's legal team. If granted, the lawsuit could be dismissed early. If denied,